Okay, here's a demo of our system. We've got the four Harbor Freight solar panels, each 25 watts, total of 100 maximum, wired in to the garage, into the inverter battery charger. So they're hooked up back here. Right there is the two hookups for the photovoltaic input. Then I also have the AC hard wire coming out through this yellow wire into a outlet panel here. It looks like there's an open ground on the system. I guess it's not totally grounded since it's separate. I'm not sure. We'll have to get that figured out. But then I have the power plugged in there. It comes down into a power strip that says, you know, wiring default because it's an open ground as well. And then plugged into that, we have several items. I've got the receiver, which is actually providing preamp output. Turn the volume down a little bit. And the a DVD player that we currently have running on Carole King's Tapestry Live. And then coming out of the preamp from here, I've got going into this Niles Audio 1360 power amp that goes in there, and then the preamp forwards out through there into an on-field subwoofer right there. And then I've got 12 channels on this amplifier. The first sets of two, 1, 2, 3, 4, those are bridged. And I've got 80 watts going into each of these 1, 2, 3, 4 speakers. So these other four are not being run at all. They're not running, they're not hooked up right now. So the whole system is set up in the garage. And then, I'll go back to the solar system. It's hooked up to a small battery, Harbor Freight, and then it's also wired in through 3 separate wires to the remote control panel. And you can see right now, I'll go through the state of the battery. Looks like the battery's at 38%, 11.1 volts. The output is 119 volts, 60 hertz. So eventually it's going to shut down when the battery gets too low. I'm testing it out. The input is 0 volts. That's down here. I think I'm going to hook into the AC input. I'm going to probably splice off of the house AC and put a splitter or the switch and run it into there so I can test it. That'll actually be the hookup for shore power when we get to you know, campgrounds, or with a switch to a generator. So right now we've got the solar panels outside, the inverter battery charger, the battery remote control for the battery, the inverter, the power going to there, running a whole stereo video system with subwoofer, and that is been running for about, it'll be 2 hours and 10 minutes. So you know, it can go for a little while on a small battery.